Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jill. This video is dedicated to all of the amazing men and women out there. I hope you enjoy. If you were drawn to this video, it is likely that you have experienced the anxious and avoidant dynamic within a connection. You met someone, you felt an instant connection with them, and they felt it with you. You resonated with them on such a deep level that you hadn't experienced with anyone else before. And within a matter of days or weeks, this person pulled back and started to avoid you and the connection. You probably started wondering if you did something wrong. Was this all in your head? Was the connection one-sided? And you felt this pull and need to reach out, to find out what was going on, only to be met with more avoidance. And then the pain that came with it. And so you might have found yourself researching online what to do when somebody pulls away. And you discovered the attachment theory. Anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, and secure attachment. Which has to do with your upbringing as a child and your experience with your parents and caregivers and how you were loved. And while there might be valid information there, I invite you to adopt a different mindset about what you experienced or are experiencing in a connection right now. And not to fall into the trap of defining yourself as anxious or avoidant, and rather to come back inside yourself where you have all of the answers as to what's happening on the outside of you. Not to worry about a label, because it's most likely you turned in on yourself. You believe believe something to be wrong with you to define why this person pulled away. And somehow, if you become more secure in your attachment style, that this person would want to be with you, and somehow that would make a difference. I believe even secure people who operate that way most of the time also can get triggered by this behavior. It is not natural to connect on such a deep soul level to then have your partner do a 180 and completely ignore you. That's going to be painful for anyone. And that's not the way God intended relationships to be. So first, I want you to accept that you had a genuine connection with this person. It is real. You most likely fell in love quickly, and they fell in love with you. Because at the point of connection that you met, your souls were operating at a higher level, and the ego was more diminished at that moment. And once feelings began to develop, the distortion of your egos got in the way from your past experiences, which caused the friction in the connection, fear. Regardless of why somebody might be avoiding you, it's just time to accept that they are, and they are no longer in alignment with you, and it's time to walk away. We don't need to do a deep dive into psychological research as to why people do what they do. The more aligned you become with your soul, which is connected to God, and God's wisdom, which I say in every video, you'll become quickly aware of who is aligned to you in your outer world. And to not take things so personally. If somebody's avoiding you and they don't want to participate in the relationship, then move on. Let them go. You can love them from a distance. Can you trust that you will have soul alignment with another person? All of us have wounding. The difference is aligning yourself to someone who wants to work these things out with you and not run in the opposite direction. That when things come up, you guys can comfortably talk about them. It's not about perfection. There's nothing wrong with you. with the right connection, you will experience peace. After the initial excitement of meeting them and the butterflies calm down, there should always be an undercurrent of peace. If you are anxious most of the time, and if you're the one trying to avoid somebody most of the time, this is not your person. If you are noticing that you're the one avoiding relationship as soon as things start to get close, then I highly recommend to stop dating and go inward and start working through some of these things. Ask God why you are doing this. Do not bring somebody else into your mess. We all crave connection, biologically and at the soul level, so you're not wrong for that. But until you're able to face these feelings and want to do the work with somebody in a relationship and not run as soon as things start to feel uncomfortable or you get a bump in a road, and those of you that resonate being more anxious, trust that peace will be there with the person that you're meant to be with. And how refreshing it'll be not to be anxious all the time, trying to hold the relationship together. You should be doing the work together, not alone. It's very painful to be in that position, waiting, wondering, trying to figure out what's going on. Again, also not diminishing the fact that you did connect with somebody at a deep soul level, but they're just not the one for you, or they're not the one for you at this time. But if you walk away, you need to walk away with the assumption they are not your person. If God brings them back into your life at a later point and they are meant to be your partner, that'll be revealed to you then. But you don't hang on to hope in a situation that's causing you that much pain. You should feel good in a relationship 90 to 95% of the time. If you guys have something that comes up, you feel safe to talk about it with the person. They feel safe to talk about things with you. You guys honor and respect each other in the dynamic. I know it's difficult because if you're like me, it's rare to connect to somebody at such a deep level, but we have to trust. Someone out there is your person, and it'll be even better this time around because you'll have the deep connection, the trust, the emotional safety. You can let go completely and be who you are with each other. Imagine what that'll feel like to just let go and know that you're safe, that you're loved, that you matter. That you're not walking on eggshells, fearing that if you mess up, that they're out the door. It's not like that. They will have an understanding that we all have wounding, that we all are always working through something, and they just choose to do it with you. If you are going through this right now, I'm sending you my love. I know how painful it is. You feel like you met your best friend and lover, somebody who just got you, and now they're no longer there. Embrace that feeling, don't run from it. What you felt was real. What they felt was real. But they just can't handle it. So we need to let them walk away. And no matter how tempted it is to go back, you must stay away from them. If you have avoided somebody, you might be feeling guilty. You might not know why you keep running, but you need to be accountable. Quit bringing people into your mess until you start working and resolving as to why you're doing that. Sometimes you are avoiding somebody because they aren't aligned to you, and because you operate in codependency, you don't want to cause friction or problems, and so you just go along with it. You need to take a stand and get out. You might hurt that person's feelings, but you need to do it. Be honorable in relationship as best as you can. Don't settle in relationship. Don't force yourself to be attracted to someone that you're not attracted to, even if they have amazing qualities. It works both ways. If you find yourself with an overwhelming amount of chemistry and pull with somebody who's not willing to remain and do the work with you or make a commitment with you, you need to get out. Likewise, even if somebody's wanting to have a commitment with you and they want to do the work but you have zero attraction, that situation is also a no. We will not be connected on a romantic level to most people in this world. We're not here to win the masses romantically. Bring God into the situation to find out who your person is, and don't settle for anything less. And you know how I feel about manifesting? Check out my video, Stop Trying to Manifest Your Life. Because often in the manifesting teaching, it's our thoughts that create a reality. So somehow, this person that's avoiding you, you believe you created it through your thoughts. I don't believe that. You simply just need to pay attention to your body. Is this person aligned to you or not? And if not, don't force it. Get out. You will feel off in your stomach, your chest. Maybe you're somebody who gets headaches when things are out of alignment. If you are closer to your soul and start operating that way, you will feel these things quickly. And trying to manifest somebody back to you who's not your person is a waste of time and energy. And I believe you are going against your spiritual essence. I know it's difficult in the waiting period for this person to show up in our lives. Or to believe we will ever feel connected like that again. We must trust that we will. God's got somebody for us out there. And how beautiful that connection will be. Do what you have to do to move on from this person. Crying as much as you need to cry. Can you trust when you go in deep like that and allow the tears to come, that you will start moving through it fairly quickly? You will start noticing in just a few weeks that the sting of that situation becomes less and less. And we may always feel love for them. And that's okay. But once you meet your person, they will occupy the highest level of your heart. So you don't have to worry about that. just know how much you're loved. You are going to be okay. You will get through this. I urge you to stay away from this person. And those of you who are avoiding people, you need to release them and let them go. I personally don't believe there is a secure attachment, because all of us are wounded. But it's who we choose to work through these wounds with, because you can only do so much work on your own. When you're in relationship, you will get triggered in places that you don't when you're on your own. So you need that contrast to bring up things to be healed. So don't think you need to have it all together and your healing to be complete in order for God to bring this person into your life. I believe healing will naturally occur being aligned with the right person. A relationship shouldn't feel so hard, and it shouldn't be based on working all the time. And you should be able to comfortably bring up things when they come up to each other to be healed. And that's what makes it feel more peaceful and easy. Not that things won't come up, but there's peace in talking about it. There's safety and security, and it's received well. I want to thank you for trusting me on your healing journey. I look forward to seeing you next time.